Hey guys, Asif here at 3D Crypto. Hope everyone's doing well. And if you guys have been following my channel for the past few weeks, you will know that Bankroll has been doing remarkable things in the dApp space for the TRON network, and BANKLUCK, which is the add-on for Bankroll, is also now released live on the mainnet after extensive testing on the Shasta network. So guys, Bankroll is doing its thing. It's an ROI platform on the TRON network. Luck was the add-on for that. So if you now go over to Bankroll's UI, you can go to the Luck side as well. So Luck is the add-on. It's a simple high-low number game. So you basically choose and predict a number and just hope that the number that is the lucky number is lower than the number you predicted, and determined by which number you chose, you get a payout. Obviously, there's other add-ons such as the buddy system, which means you get 1% referral commission from the person who betted before you. And obviously, there's the whole tie-in with the jackpot being able to be won in its entirety. Also, with the whole LinkedIn to Bankroll. So basically, this is the add-on to Bankroll, and it will sustain Bankroll. Obviously, you can see it is going well. There is lots of people playing. There are some big bets. Some people have won the jackpot already. You've got people here betting almost 22,000 TRON per bet. You can also see that there are some rare bets coming through, and some big winners are winning with BANKLUCK. But guys, BANKLUCK all is at the moment dependent on the house balance. You can see the statistics look very good. We've got almost 1,500 players. The house balance is just over 1.3 million. The total wagered is about 40 million. And you can see the total donated is about 830,000. The total donated basically means how much money has been sent over to the Bankroll contract from the BANKLUCK contract. So we want that number to be as high as possible. So when we go over to the stats in BANKLUCK, and then we go over to Bankroll, we want this number to get pushed up as high as possible through BANKLUCK. So guys, it is going well at the moment, but what needs to be done is we need to pump up this house balance as much as possible. Obviously, it will happen organically. The more that is wagered, so this 40 million, the more that gets wagered, the more the house balance goes up. Right, now, so everyone's asking, what is the benefits of having the house balance up? Well, there's a few. Number one, having the house balance higher will obviously push more donations or more money into the Bankroll contract. That's simple. The higher the house balance is, the higher the wages can be. So people can bet higher, so they can win big. And if they don't win big, the losses go back over to the house balance and back into the Bankroll contract. Obviously, the higher the house balance is, the more members that want to go in. So we've got 5,000 in Bankroll. So if BANKLUCK increases, the members in Bankroll will increase as well. And why do you want members to increase? Simple. We want to be more known, more higher up on the dApp rankings. So at the moment, Bankroll is the second largest dApp on the TRON space, in TRON space at the moment. So any TRON dApp, Bankroll is number 2. We want to get to that number 1 spot. We want to get more users. We want to get more volume going on. And we want the balance to be as high as possible, guys. And the higher it goes, the more likelihood more people come into the platform, because the whole point of the platform is to be sustainable and to increase its longevity. All of that is very dependent on the amount of users we get. Just looking at the rankings overall, so if you look at all of the dApps that are out there, so whether it be on TRON, on EOS, or on Ethereum, BANKLUCK is at number 5. So yeah, we want to get that up to number 1. And the only way to do that is to get more people playing, to incentivize everyone to come on in and start playing in BANKLUCK. So we've got to get that house balance up as high as possible, as quick as possible. So number 2, the question everyone's asking is, how can we get that house balance up quick? Because once we get that house balance up to double digits, it unlocks a lot of features for Bankroll. So guys, the biggest thing you can do is just tip. So it's very simple. If you go over to the Bankroll contract, and once you're in Bankroll, instead of rolling, just forget rolling for the next couple of days. For the next 3 or 4 days, don't roll. Just withdraw. Once you've withdrawn your earnings, you can head on over right back. So your total credits in the fund stay the same. So whatever you made from the total credits, that stays the same. But instead of rolling, you just withdraw it, come over to the house tip jar in BANKLUCK, and just put it in there. Just put it in there for a few days, for 3 or 4 days, and that will catapult that house balance up to 5 million, 10 million. As soon as it hits double-digit numbers, if it hits 10 million, the amount of features that will get unlocked, from everything from the jackpot, the buddy system, the ability for the donations to get pushed through to the bankroll side of the contract. So it's all these little things that once this house balance increases, the true power and potential of bankroll will be unleashed and unlocked, as will BANKLUCK's potential. So the main thing is at the moment, guys, is we need to get this balance up as high as possible. And the only way to do it is to go to the tip jar in BANKLUCK and tip wherever you can afford, wherever you think is reasonable to your status in bankroll. So if you're holding, say, 100,000 TRON in bankroll, send over, say, 5,000, 3,000 for a few days. We're not saying for the foreseeable future, but 3 days, 4 days. Donating 20,000 TRON, I don't think is a huge thing in the long run, because you will make that back 10-fold, 50-fold, 100-fold. Guys, the way I see it is, this is a business. So basically, what you are doing is investing in a business, and that business is bankroll, the contract for bankroll. So in any other bricks and mortar business, you invest money and then you benefit by getting the profits. Yeah. So this is the same thing. You are investing in BANKLUCK. BANKLUCK is your HR department, it's your advertising department, marketing, it's everything. It's your accounts department. So you're investing into BANKLUCK, and hopefully BANKLUCK, once it hits double digits, will get the bankroll contract high as possible, and the dApp radar rankings will go up as high as possible. So it's basically a form of promotion you're doing, as well as sustainability for the actual contract. Because the whole contract it's all based upon the house balance reaching a certain number, unlocking all the features, and then getting all these, the loss forgiveness comes into play, the buddy system comes into play, the jackpot comes into play. So there's a multitude of features. At the moment, we've just scratched the surface of BANKLUCK. But until there's enough money in the actual contract to enable all these features to be active, it's not going to show its full potential. And when it doesn't show its full potential, it's a shame, because this is going to be the primary source of income back into bankroll. Because we've got the people that have come in, they've invested their money, their funds are locked up, and now they're recouping the 3.33%. Rather than rolling that and compounding the interest, why not just withdraw what you've made for the next 2 or 3 days and go over to the house tip jar, put whatever you can in there, put 1,000, 10,000, 500, whatever you can put in there will basically catapult the house balance up high as possible. And our whole thing is to get the balance up to the highest number possible, guys. So for the remit for the time being is no more rolling, no more compounding. It's withdrawing and going to the house tip jar and putting your money in there. That's the only way we'll go up higher on the dApp radar rankings. Guys, a quick little update. In my last video, I did do a giveaway. I promised 1,000 TRON to someone that would comment down below in that video and put their bankroll referral link down below. So guys, I'm happy to say we had over about 20 entries and 20 valid entries. There were some people that were not in the bankroll contract and just putting their TRON address in there, so I eliminated those people. Anyone that had a bankroll referral link, they were entered into this competition. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pick the winner. So I'm going to go over to Google, just grab the first YouTube comment picker. Yep, so it's like a random comment picker. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and copy the URL link of that video, the giveaway video, where the comments should have been left over, so where all the entries are. Then I'm going to go and head on over back onto the comment picker, paste that comment picker in there, the address, yep, and then generate. So yeah, it says you've got, yeah, all the comments are there. So let's go back and pick a winner. So we've got 20 comments, 20 unique comments in this, so 20 entries. Let me pick that, and the winner is the winner is Hans van der Linde. Hope I'm pronouncing that right, Hans van der Linde. So let's go ahead and find his comment on the YouTube page. Oh, there you go, Hans van der Linde. That's his bankroll referral. So guys, what I was gonna do was before the whole BANKLUCK contract came out, I was gonna sponsor someone 1,000 Tron, or I was gonna use their referral link and or basically just sponsor them for 1,000 Tron. But obviously, in sight of us trying to pump up the bank contract as high as possible, I'm gonna give this person, I'm gonna give Hans 1,000 Tron directly into his wallet, with the hope and the hope and anticipation that most likely Hans will take all that Tron that I've sent him, that 1,000 Tron, and put it into the house tip jar. So guys, that's me showing how much I believe in BANKLUCK and Bankroll. That 1,000 Tron that I'm going to give away, I'm hoping this guy or girl, Hans, will go ahead and put that back into BANKLUCK so we can increase the number of the house balance. So let me go ahead onto my Tron Link wallet and let me head over to the wallet with a bit of money in there. And if I go to send, put his address in there or her address in there, Hans' address in there. And let me just paste that address in there and go over and put 1,000 as the transfer amount. Let me send that over to Hans. So guys, once I click that, it will get submitted to the Tron network, and Hans will be the lucky winner who receives 1,000 Tron, which I am hopeful, and I will be very happy to if he ever lets us know, or Hans ever lets us know what he done with that 1,000 Tron. But if it goes into the BANKLUCK tip jar, then I will be very, very happy about that. So guys, I'm going to quickly go over and check the actual transaction has gone through, because sometimes the Tron network updates quicker than Tron Link updates. So if I go ahead and get my address, and I can go on Tron scan, and I'll be able to find out what's been going on with that transaction. So if I go over to Tron scan, and if I let me open that site up and I put my address in there, let me just quickly go ahead and put my address in there, search for my address, go for transactions. So this is the last transaction I've done for 1,000 Tron. Yep, it shows up there. Let me just quickly check it went to the right person. So that's the hash, that's the address, it matches up. Yep, so that's my address, that's the receiver's address, Hans' address, 1,000 Tron. So Hans, I am very, very hopeful that you will go ahead and put this over into BANKLUCK. Guys, there will be more giveaways coming soon on my channel, so if you haven't already, please do subscribe, like the videos, do a thumbs up, comments are very much appreciated. So guys, yeah, that's the giveaway done for now. More giveaways to come in the future, but at the moment, the main thing is to get the BANKLUCK house balance up as high as possible. So guys, my analogy before, think of this as a business. The developers have given us the contract, and that is our business, that is our investment. So we've invested into the contract, and what do most people do on an investment? They reinvest, they diversify, they want to make the most for their money. And you know, but the saying goes, make your money work hard for you. This is exactly this is the best way how I can show you how your money is going to work for you. So you've invested into the bankroll contract. The bankroll contract needs some more diversification, it needs more features, it needs extras in there. So rather than just withdrawing the money and just draining the contract, what you should do is go on over, head on over to the BANKLUCK site, withdraw your earnings, or even extra. If you're extra sitting in your wallet for the next 3 or 4 days, go ahead and just go to the house tip jar and tip. Get that house balance up as high as possible. Guys, if you go on over to the Telegram chat as well, which I just showed now, the link to the Telegram chat, you can go there and talk to like-minded people. Everyone's got their own strategy. Everyone is all in this together. So for the foreseeable future, you can see that the bankroll balance will decrease, but the BANKLUCK house balance, if everything goes to plan, should increase. And then we'll reach a point where the features of BANKLUCK will be totally unlocked and bankroll is going to skyrocket. So guys, as I always say, you work hard for your money, make your money work hard for you. And what better way than putting that money to good use in BANKLUCK to help you get more earnings from bankroll. That's how all these ROIs work. If there's no more new money coming into the contract will eventually drain and your investment, your business will collapse. What you need to do is keep expanding, keep diversifying, and keep adding things into the actual business or in the contract. So in this case, the add-on is BANKLUCK. If we add it all on to BANKLUCK, if we add it all on to Bankroll, we can see this thing skyrocket. Guys, if you've got any questions or comments, please do ask down below or hit me up on any of my social media platforms. Or even better, head on over to the Telegram chat for Bankroll. We've got over 2,000 members there that are active. And if you've got any questions or comments, someone will be there to help you out. The devs are always in there. Bank teller is always in there, in and out. So the latest information will always be there. So you can either check out that channel or subscribe to my channel, and I also release the latest information to you guys. So guys, until my next video, please do tip the tip jar for BANKLUCK, because that is the #1 priority for the next couple of days, and I'll give you an update hopefully in 2 or 3 days where the balance has exceeded double digits and everything has been unlocked. And in hindsight, we will all see that what we have all done was the best possible thing, that we are not looking short term, we are thinking long term. So don't just think of short term gains for the next 3 or 4 days. Think of the long term. Sacrifice these 3 or 4 days earnings for the longevity of the contract, and this will serve you very well for the future. So until next time, guys, please do take care.